Another page, another collection of those CGs. So we'll skip over those ones. Actually, there's quite a lot of them. Okay, we won't actually. Just have the angle above, because remember this scene? Wasn't this scene really awkward and I rambled the whole goddamn time? Anyways, the kiss. So I suppose you could look at that as well. It's like, hey, this is how you draw two characters kissing. When they were on their date, smiling, food. I'm kind of hungry. And she's like chewing it. I'm just like, wine, it's the water of life. I remember just inserting that Muller-free clip randomly. I didn't even mention it in the part because I don't think I had thought of the idea until I was editing it. So it just like awkwardly comes out of nowhere, that doesn't it? Look at the kind of reflection though. Well, it's not really a reflection, it's more if you can see her finger, well, thumb through there. The way it kind of looks like that. So again, gives you more ideas on how to draw. Precious CG, the only CG where Lily and Shizune appear in the same CG about them, you know, more or less at each other's throats. And it's precious. That scene, look at those eyes, that face. It's kind of odd looking, if you ask me, a bit distracting. But yeah, that's a really somber, maybe looking, I don't know what word to describe it. But just the way you just see them walking away like that. And then Asao just has his heart attack again. And it just like felt like the most like kicking him while he's down, essentially. I mean, look at that. It's going out of focus when that happens. Really kicking him when he's down. Now, right there. I think that might be the field that they were at in the final scene. The music box. The precious. Look at that. This is the only time she's ever cried, and it's just so emotional. Yeah, I think this is the exact area. You know what? Because I've been playing Pokemon Moon a lot, it just makes me think of regions in Pokemon. I mean, look at this. This could totally be a region. Just like, oh yes, like, you got like the mountains, hills, and all that. Like this right here is just one building, essentially. It's like, no, this would be a small town. This would be. I don't know. Maybe they'd have that as a city, but honestly, this is clearly just like scattered houses among a village of some sort, isn't it? Real eating. What is that? Is a curry? I don't know. Actually, this page, it has none of those CGs. Hooray! Don't have to adjust the angle then. There he is. See, told you. That guy is in Sao's class, isn't he? You can tell it's him because the hat, the hair, the eyes, and most noticeably that. Don't know who you are or you. But that's the blind student Rin references probably. Don't know who you are. Rin's in the background there. Just like, hello. Hello again. Goodbye. Any other students recognize? No, not really. They're clearly having a casual chat together. It's just like, boring here. Why did I even come to this club? Asao wondering in the mirror as he thinks, do I really look depressed all the time? Again, look at that. It looks slightly different each time. I like that though. It's kind of like gives his character a bit more emotion instead of just looking plain. I mean, he has a plain-ish look to him, but you gotta give him credit for that, you know. Like, how many times have you seen a protagonist in a visual novel with spiky black hair and just the most generic-looking face ever? Asao at least, you know, kind of like has more to his character than that. Painting, abstract painting. Look at all those teeth. That skull. Is that a paintbrush? Oh wait, it is! Because she's painting off what that was in the painting itself. It isn't. Bunch of eyes. Foot with paint on it. Concentration. More concentration. Kind of, yeah, I'm concentrating here. Don't bother me right now. Umbrella in the rain. Everything's so great about the rain. When she was high off her tits. Those, to be exact. Ha 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 ha. Look at that face. It looks a bit derpy. That's vile, though. Then she fell asleep peacefully, and the sound is just like, I'll just do that and be off. The C2 was technically before that, wasn't it? Look at the South's face again. He looks different each time. Just like panty shots. This one's animated, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. That's kind of neat. I mean, there's obviously not much to it. It's just like probably like 3 frames or something like that at most. But it's kind of nice how they have it animated. Teardrop. That's when they were just smoking and just staring at the ceiling, just like kind of like, I can't even remember what they talked about. I think they just talked about a bunch of things. It's like, just look up at the ceiling, the night sky, the stars, the window. Here's an orange, and like looking down, it's just like, it's how you have a boner. What do I? No, I don't. No, I remember now. I remember the scene. I mentioned just like your zips undone. He's like, ah, nope. Just like, I want an orange too. That scene was a bit awkward, wasn't it? If you know the context. That was when she was trying to destroy herself, and Asao was like, what are you doing? What was this CG? Oh, that's what it was. Never mind. That was when she kind of like broke down a bit. And she was having her art displayed. Oh, it's that neutral ending CG. It's beautiful. The music. The freaking words. What was it? I can't remember what she said. Did she say in this scene where she said that she'd hug him if she had arms or something like that? It's just like, god damn, that's freaking ow in the feels. And the way she just smiles like that. And the way she like the downward look of her face. It's just the most bittersweet ending imaginable. Well, not really. It could be more bittersweet, but out of all the endings that you know had like a bittersweet feel to them, like neutral or bad endings, this one felt like the most kind of like bittersweet of them all. And then the hug with no arms, bittersweet, and then she was off. And wait, was this one also animated? I don't think so. This was her last CG. Misha and Shazune, what will you order today? That's a cheap ass thing to do, Sao. Oh, that's much better. He's like, ha. How freaking hell? It's been a while since I've. Well, not really. It was. Well, I don't remember. When was the last time I voice acted Misha? Panty shot! The war of words! Oh, he didn't even do the zoom thing where he goes in on their faces. Disappointing. A game of chess with Hanako. Look at that face, man, and that face as well. But the way she like talks shit about Hanako, you made it just like so that's just like my least favorite character, the main character, Shizune, is such a bitch to everyone. Kenji taking off his glasses. I mean, it's just like, I was expecting to see a CG like this in his bad end route thingamajig, but it ends up in Shizune's route of all things, so that's kind of weird. and he just casually talks about his past a little. Keyword being a little, because he immediately put his glass back on and went back into his usual self. Is it Tanabata Festival, or was it the ordinary festival? I can't even remember. I think it was the Tanabata Festival. It's Pod 100, if I recall where that was, wasn't it? Just like, look, it's Nanako, and there's CC, and there's, what was his name? That one character from Kim Possible. What was his name? But essentially, I always make comparisons to the protagonists of Go Go Nippon because they kind of look the same. And Misha's a little like, that was the voice. And she's like, come hither. That's weird, man. Look at that. She's wearing red. That's where you confessed her feelings. Look at that. It makes it look like she's playing an instrument, doesn't it? It's like, which isn't. Look at that. You highlight that, it's blue. You click on it, it's red. Weird. Precious CG, hand in hand. Look at that. Look at that. It's just adorable. And then you got Miu, or whatever her name is, from Little Busters in the background. Except it isn't, but it totally looks like her, and that looks like Little Busters in the past. But I don't know, maybe they drew inspiration from it. I don't know, which came out first anyway. Whatever, moving on. That was when they fell on top of each other, and he's like, And then they went on a trip to go fishing. Akira's driving was pretty decent because nobody complained. You can see Lily right there, obviously. Misha's dozing off. And Shizune's like, hey, Hideaki, you want to get a CG? Never! You didn't get one CG, you stupid bitch! You really didn't. He didn't get a single appearance in a CG. You mean you think he would, but he didn't. He gets knocked to the side there. And they were all fishing, and it was all wonderful and random. Just like, okay, you two do the fishing now. And then, wait. That was when, one of those scenes. But we don't see anything, luckily. We just see the implications. The implications indeed. Wasn't there another one of these though? Oh, wait, no. That's the one I'm thinking of. I was thinking that maybe it was like a scene where it was just Akira and Hisao, but I guess not. Also, she is pretty flat. It's just like, what kind of comment to make is that? But it's just like, in that CG that we see of her, like, gotta think of it, did I mention at that point, is like, this is the only time we've seen her in a CG, but it technically wasn't because of these CGs, you know? But in that CG, we see where she's like sitting down with the beer and all that. We can actually see she's not completely flat-chested. This Sao is all like, what the hell are you talking about, man? Just fish. Random Misha CG. It's like they were just like, oh, we haven't got many we've got a few CGs with Misha, but none with her on her own. We gotta make one. But that isn't the case, because there's another one right here, where she tells the truth about her feelings for Shizune, which was kind of a big plot twist. Isao again looks high, and she's all like, yes, hey, you're looking high then, my head looks a bit weird. You're just like, are you even listening to me? He's like, what? Then we got, like, you know, it pisses me off, it does, it's mildly, that the CG that has the picture of Lily, Misha and Shizune working together, and we see Misha with a long hair in the background, how that does not count as a CG boggles the mind about as much as that one with Hanako, Lily and Isao at the frickin' table. Why isn't that in CG mode? And then you got, I just saw a particular CG I did not see before just now, but I'll get to that in a second. So that's like Muto gets his own CG as well, with Misha there. that was a neutral ending, if I recall. Oh yeah, he won that cat for her at the festival, didn't he? The Three Musketeers! Up, up, and away! Wait, no, do it properly. Just have it pan upwards. This will probably be 2 hours now, this recording. It's ridiculous. Up to the sky, a plane passes by. What is this? Thanks for playing. Yeah, this is definitely a different artist, this is. I never noticed this one before. I mustn't have checked CG mode after unlocking all the CGs, or maybe I just didn't look through all the CGs. But yeah, this is clearly a different artist right here. I mean, look how different everyone looks compared to the main art style. Just like Rin kind of like looks more like a guy more than ever like that, doesn't she? Just like peace. Heck, even Misha looks a bit like a boy here, as does Shizune. Like Lily, Hanako, and Emmy, I mean, distinctly look like girls, and they are, but like look more like boys in this one. But that's kind of nice how they add on like an extra CG like that. Wait, actually, what is this? Oh, it's for those. I never noticed that before. The pills, the cat, the tea, the cake, the booze, the music box, the cell phone belonging to Hanako, the thing he bought for her phone and attached it there. Even has a camera. Wait, when was this from? Oh yeah, that was with the race, wasn't it? 22nd corner, man. It's been so long, man. That's Rin's route, though. Here is the smallest laptop in existence. Here is the Braille typewriter, which, what was it called? I can't remember. Chess! Kenji's package. I guess he does get an appearance then. Just like, what was his name? Jagaro or something like that. He even has an address there. I wonder if that's a legit address. This right here is katakana. This right here is kanji. I can recognize that this is katakana, but I'm crap at katakana, so I cannot translate. Iwanako's letter again. But he has his own CG, and it gets to appear here as well. Oh my god, it's here! It did appear! It did! It actually did appear in this. Okay, that's nice. So you got Shizune looking all determined, just like, yeah! And Liz all like, how can I help you? And Misha's like, I'll just keep doing all the stuff in the background. Ah. Well, it's nice that I included that, but we didn't get the fricking one with fricking Hanako and all that sitting at the table. However, for time, Jesus Christ. 2 hours 25 minutes. This is giving me flashbacks to Clannad. Only difference is when I recorded the final part of the Clan LP, I left it all in one part, so it was like nearly 2 hours long. But kind of think of it, this would make this longer, so let's have a look through cinema. Sneeze. Well, no sneeze, I'm not sneezing. 4 Leaf Studios presents Katawa Shoujo. Hey, how come this music isn't in freaking jukebox mode? Inspiration writer. Writing, anonymous, aura, and all that. You know, if I were to freaking, you know... Look at that, I like how it's... Well, it's obviously animated, but that's nice. Wait, just show 2 different people worked on the music there. 3 people for the art, so there are multiple artists. Another 3 people, so there's even more. I suppose it makes sense, additional art. Like, it's not just the characters, essentially, it's the backgrounds as well. Well, backgrounds are kind of seem to be photographs, essentially. But in CGs, they aren't. Who did the animation, though? There's that guy again, or girl. Only a few people, I think, worked on this by the looks of it. But yeah, where was that music? That wasn't in Jukebox. If I were to like work on a visual novel though, I'd probably have my name in the credits be Blue Skull Dragon 87 because you know I'm so used to that by now. Or Blue Skull Dragon VN because it's this channel. I always keep thinking to my main channel though because you know I've had that one the longest. Ow! Let's go in order here, shall we? Emmy came first. Boom! And she's off. Emmy is catching up, and Urso hasn't got a chance in her catching up now. The bird chirps in the background. Urso is trying his best, but alas, he cannot compete with Emmy at her emmiest. I mean, it looks different in the animation as well, doesn't he? Isn't that adorable? They even have the sound effects. That's nice. Is it me or is her hair color completely different there? It's not pink, it's supposed to be, is it? It's kind of like a lightish kind of... I don't know what color it was, really. I'm crap at recognizing certain types of colors. Like outside the default ones. It's kind of blondish, but not quite blonde. Is it called strawberry blonde? Shot! Imagine if it just throw this into the visual novel right after that. It's like, and so the story continues. After that, it was Rin's. Kenji didn't get one. Imagine if Kenji got an animation, that'd be interesting. Here is a flower. Painting. How trippy. That is adorable. The surreal background makes me think of a boss fight in Ocarina of Time. At least I think it looked like this. Very surreal. Fitting though, because her route is pretty kind of surreal. Act 2 disconnects. And then after that, it was, well, it wasn't actually Kenji's, it was after Hanako's, but we don't have a animation for Kenji, so Hanako. I guess we did get to see her parents there briefly then in the animation, I guess. Again, these are music themes that aren't in jukebox mode. People passing by, and I don't know why, but the sound stays in place and stays around. Beautiful smile. Isn't that a bit of Wasona mixed in there? I think I commented on that when we originally saw this. I have a book with a title on it. Holy shit, so do I! Beanbag. Did he just kiss her on the forehead or something? Act 2, hide and seek. That reminds me of Final Fantasy, that laugh. But yeah, I think it's got a bit of Wasona mixed in it. Like I said, soundtracks like to take a melody and kind of like have variations of it. So, Shizune's. Again, there's another variation of it right there, isn't there? Ah, your sign language sucks! The constellations in the sky, it's so beautiful. Was it on the roof where he confessed his feelings for her? Might have been. No, it wasn't. look at that mountain of paperwork. Act 2, learning to read. And finally, Lily. Tea. I'm thirsty as well as hungry. A plane goes by, well, jet really, goes by. Thumbs up. Also that sign, again, says Shanghai, obviously. I think I get the context of that now. And the plane, oh my god! That is freaking brilliant, actually. They foreshadowed it in their animation. Damn, that's pretty impressive. Nice foreshadowing there. Heck, they even foreshadowed the freaking field! Jesus Christ. Damn. When I went into Lily's Route, I didn't know anything about her route. I'd never played it before. So that's surprising. Act 2 passed. Didn't see her younger self, though. Well, yeah, that's some serious foreshadowing there. It's like, when she's like, kind of like wondering if Accra is still there, and you see the plane, kind of foreshadowing that they'll eventually be going back to Scotland and then potentially moving back there, except in the good ending, where it's only Accra that moves, but you get the idea, it's foreshadowing. And the fact that they win the field, more foreshadowing. That's pretty nice. Wonder who did the animation though. Did they show it in the credits? I don't know. I'm gonna miss LPing this. I mean, sure, I just freaking recorded a ridiculously long recording here that'll be split into multiple parts, so it's still gonna be ongoing regardless for a while. Into January, it's still the 19th. Obviously, I'm still recording this all in one sitting here. Yeah, I like this visual novel. I'm still not 100% sure what I'll LP next. But, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this visual novel. It's pretty damn long, wasn't it? And, you know what? Let's finish on an image. Let me off-screen this though, because I don't want to freaking always have to edit away from the freaking those CGs. That, and to save the time, I'll look for a CG that I think I'd like to end this LP with. So, a moment. I think I'll end it on this one, because that's an adorable face, and the smiles. And since it was from Lily's Route, technically, then that was the final route. So, hope you enjoyed this long LP that lasted a bit over a year, technically, since it's going to be going into the new year as well. I mean, record-wise, it lasted almost a year, but you get the idea. So, did I even mention, the final parts will be freaking quite a while after, like, I start uploading again for this. But, like, I'm gonna have it, like, so that I record on the uploads on the 24th, continue from there on and all that. So Lily's Route, yeah, I've already mentioned that, didn't I? So Lily's Route will conclude on the 1st, and then it'll be going into January a bit more for this freaking ridiculously long final part. So I hope you enjoyed this visual novel LP. It's pretty nice. I liked it. It also was very different because I had to voice act every character, so it kind of gave me, you know, a bit more experience with having to read the characters instead of just being like, I'll just read, you know, the text that isn't read by, you know, voice actors and all that. Which kind of it made it a bit more, you know, like, whenever I ramble, there was like, at least I wasn't rambling over someone else talking, you know. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I liked it. Hanako's Lily and Lily's routes are probably my favourite routes, followed by Emmy's and Raiden's, and then followed by Shizune's. Favourite characters, sitting right here, Hanako and Lily. Maybe tied for favourite characters. If not, I'd say Hanako, because she's adorable and I can totally relate to her the most. I also can relate to Rin as well, quite a bit as well. I've said this in the LP itself, like, whenever I can relate to her characters, usually Hanako or Rin. And then Rin and Emmy for the other favourite characters, then Misha and Kenji, and then Shizune. It's like, Shizune's like, so I'm not the favourite character, I'm right at the bottom of the totem pole of favourites, am I? And again, I don't hate her character, I just kind of feel like I wouldn't get along with her character in real life, and out of all the main characters and all that, she kind of just like comes off as a bitch most of the time. Don't hate her, but don't really like her all that much either, usually. But I can understand how she is the way she is and all that shit. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed this LP. I've said this a million times. Not really, but I hope you enjoyed it. To say it again, that is all. I'm gonna make an after LP talk eventually, and we'll conclude this LP. And holy shit, boobs. Ha ha ha! What a way to end this LP with. That was stupid. But adorable faces conclude this LP after LP talk on its way eventually at the end of this part and all that. Hope you enjoyed this LP. It was very nice, very phenomenal LP and all that. I liked it. I liked LP and I'm gonna miss it and all that. And you know, I'm always crap at concluding LP. So I'll just say, see you next LP, viewers. Hope you enjoyed and all that jazz. On with the after LP talk. See ya. Hold it. Just remembered something. Also, I didn't freaking look at these one more time, did I? Emmy, Emmy, Emmy. So, Hanaku, Hanaku, Hanaku. Shizune, Misha, Shizune, Misha, Zune. Rin. So, again, it still kind of bogs me. Wait, isn't that? No, that's Hanako, actually. Hanako. 3 Hanakos. 3 Emmys. 3 Shizunes. 4 Rins, which is weird. And 3 Lilies. Why has Rin got 4? What about the other ones? Are they buried amongst all this or what? It's a bit jumbled, isn't it? Just clicking on it and just see if, like, maybe it can move them. No, can't. But the reason why I'm recording a bit more is this. Jukebox. It's like you already went over Jukebox. But yeah, but the point is, I forgot. I'm going to do a bonus part, aren't I? Where I play along to the soundtrack. So there is still technically more to do here. So, a moment. By the way, I'm not actually going to do that right now, in case you were wondering. I just wanted to point that out because I forgot all about that for the previous recording, you know. That was over 2 hours long, nearly 3 hours, like 2.5 hours at least. But to add on to that, I guess instead of see you next LP, it will be see you next LP and see you in the bonus part whenever I get around to that as well. Again, adorable faces. Absolutely precious. That is all. Now for reals, on with the After LP talk. See ya, viewers. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.
Hello and welcome to the After LP talk. So, this was a pretty lengthy visual novel, wasn't it, guys?
159 parts total, including its part. Of course, it was a lengthy visual novel.
Well, if you count the bonus part, whenever Blue Skull Dragon VN gets around to it, then this LP is even longer than that.
Well then, should we get to the After LP talk itself now?
Hello.
Rin, you didn't even give me time to mention that we'd have guests.
We always tend to have guests these days, so who cares if she showed up before you announced her appearance?
But that lacks professionalism.
Like I just said, who cares?
Did I do something wrong? No, of course not. Ren, you were supposed to wait for me before introducing yourself. Sorry.
Slow down there, Emmy. I need to introduce everyone first. Me and Shi-chan have finally arrived. Are any of you even listening to me?
Is this the place we were told to go to, Hanako? I think so.
I don't think anyone's listening to you, Echo.
Huh.
Is everybody else already here?
Sorry for taking so long. Kenji held me up with his rambling and...
So, is that you?
Yeah, hi, Lily and Hanako. Did you just get here, too?
Yes, me and Hanako only just got here. I'll be late.
Hi, Lily. Zune says you've arrived late like you usually do.
Well, tell her that some people have some other things to do in their lives too. Are they going to fight? I wonder who would win.
Hello! Can you please listen to me? Ow, my ears. Ow, Shune wants to know what you're talking about.
What was that loud voice all about?
I think it's the host of this After LP Talk thing. Well, I think so anyway.
The host is a dolphin? A dolphin? Yeah, it's like a big fish that isn't really a fish. I don't think she was asking you to describe what a dolphin looks like.
Can we just get to the point already?
Who was that? I think it's a talking blackboard. A talking blackboard? Yeah, it's like a board that you write and draw stuff on, but this one seems to be talking. I guess that one probably doesn't make much sense either way. Well, at least I don't have as tough a time introducing myself. I'm Konata, and I've been a part of these After LP Talks since the very first one.
Can we just, get to the point of this After LP Talk? Shi-chan says we should talk about the plot.
What does she mean by that?
She wants to start off by talking about her route, of course.
Mizune's route was alright, but it wasn't as good as the other routes.
Hey, nobody asked you for your opinion on the route.
I thought it was pretty good at some points, but I have to agree with the evil blackboard on this one.
Do any of you even know quality writing when you see it? Well, it did have some nice writing, but the pacing was a bit off at times. Plus, Shizune's character kind of felt as kind of hard to understand as written at times.
Not really that hard to understand.
What? But that's kind of mean, Shi-chan. I can't say that. What did she say? Shi-chan says that if she wanted your opinion on her route, she would have asked an amoeba.
Damn, that's a pretty good insult.
As is expected of Shizune, always insulting others whenever they have opinions that differ from her own. Lily?
Shi-chan says that people outside of a conversation should mind their own business.
Tell her that if she were more respectful of others, then maybe other people wouldn't feel the need to intrude on her petty insulting of others.
Here we go again.
Shi-chan says that you should look it up in the dictionary because it's clear that you don't understand at all.
Then tell Shizune that...
Can we please move on with this After LP Talk already?
I'm sorry about that. Which route shall we discuss next?
How about my route? It was the first route that Blue Skull Dragon VN went through after all.
Aside from a certain storage room scene, I thought the route was alright.
Hey, don't remind me of that awkward moment.
It was a pretty awkward moment.
Can we talk about something else other than that scene? Well, I thought the way you distanced yourself from Masao in your route was a bit odd.
How so? Did you not notice the reason why I did that?
Well, yeah, but it still felt pretty random with how the mood of the route just kind of switches after the storage room scene. Can we stop talking about that already?
Well, I thought the route was pretty good. It had its awkward moments, but relationship and character development was pretty good. Plus, once we discover the reason why Ambi was avoiding Asao, it kind of all starts to make sense and seems pretty understandable.
Thank you. Hey, can we show the CG of the picnic again? Oh, that face is adorable.
Why did it have to rain, though? I like the rain.
Hey, Rin, why don't we talk about your route next?
Huh? My route?
Yeah, it's like your story in a novel where Sao gets close to you and we learn more about you.
I see.
So then, what were your thoughts on your own route?
Huh? What kind of question is that?
A normal question?
I don't know what normal is. Aren't we all just different to the point of normal being something that might not exist? In other words, I don't know what you mean.
I think he's just asking you to share your thoughts on your own story and relationship with Sao.
I see. Why didn't he just say that?
I did.
Well, I thought it was interesting. I don't really know what else to say. I'm not very good at these things.
Your character development in your own route was pretty interesting.
Although Sal was never able to fully understand you, I thought the way we slowly learned a little bit more about you was interesting, although a bit confusing. Change of pace from the other routes.
It was a pretty confusing route, but it made sense, seeing as Rin has such poor memory and often seems to have her head in the clouds.
How would I have my head in the clouds? It would make an interesting painting, but I can't see that being realistic. I think it just means that you always seem to be zoned out a lot of the time. I see.
I can see how Blue Skull 2087 found your character very relatable.
What do you mean?
He zones out a lot, maybe not at the same level as you do, but you get the idea.
This is kind of coming out of nowhere, but wasn't Rain's neutral ending just plain soul-crushingly bittersweet?
Yeah, she's hard to understand, but I think that's what made moments like that all the more emotional.
It made me cry. Rin! Ow! Sorry, I got a bit confused by you suddenly hugging me. That's okay.
To get back onto the main topic again, whose route should we talk about next?
I think we should talk about Hanako's route. My route? Yes, your route turned out pretty nicely, Hanako.
But what about all her anxiety and depression in her route? And what about her bad ending?
It's okay, Lily. It was tough, but you and Estelle were there too.
But what about when Lily went to Scotland?
Hey, can we look on the bright side of things here?
I like the way Hanako slowly starts to open up to Sao. It felt natural how it took her a long time to completely open up to him. It was indeed very nice to see Hanako opening up to Sao. I'd also like to add that I liked how the two of them slowly grew to understand each other over time.
Yeah, I like how the relationship took time to truly form.
This visual novel honestly had better relationship development than some other visual novels. I mean, sure, some relationships in real life happen instantly, but for people to truly want to be together, that takes time to develop. In short, I like how none of the girls simply fall in love instantly with a Sao.
I agree, none of us instantly fell head over heels in love or anything like that. For me, it took a lot of time and thinking to truly accept a relationship in a serious way. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
No more! Uh-oh, looks like Kenji has shown up.
We haven't even gone over Lily's route yet.
Who said that?
Me, the talking evil blackboard.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
A bit ironic.
What do you mean?
It's nothing. So Kenji, what are you doing here?
Ah, I almost forgot. I wanted to ask if you could lend me 2,500 yen.
2,500 yen? What do you need that money for?
I would order now pizza, but I don't have any money on me currently.
Would I at least get a slice of the pizza this time?
Sorry, man, no can do.
Why not?
Well, if I share the pizza with you, there's at least a 20% chance that someone else would notice. And then that person would ask for a slice. Then another would ask, and another. And then I'm just left with an empty box as well as an empty wallet. And that sucks.
But I'd be the one paying.
Sweet, I owe you one, man.
Huh? I didn't say I was going to give you the money.
What? That's cool, man. I thought we were bros.
If I give you the money to pay for the pizza, can you piss off?
What? That sounded pretty rude, man. If you'll give me the money, then I guess I can deal with that.
Here, now go somewhere else.
Alright, thanks, man. I guess even a blackboard could be generous once in a while. See ya.
Did you really just give him the money?
Nah, that was just Monopoly money.
But won't he eventually figure out that it's not real money?
He's legally blind, so it'll probably take him a while to understand.
Hey, this money isn't even real. You think you could fool me with that?
I just did.
Well, maybe you had me fooled for a few seconds, but only a few.
Kenji,
Huh?
I'll lend you the money. Here.
What? Oh, thanks, man. I knew I could count on you.
Will you at least be able to pay me back sometime?
Huh? Oh, of course. I'll be sure to pay you back next week. Well, maybe anyway. Staying alive in this crazy world filled with feminists can make having money a difficult task.
Right, so is that all?
Yeah, thanks again, Sal. See you later. You've gotten better at getting him to leave before he goes off on one of his conspiracy ramblings.
I guess with how many times I've interacted with him has made that a bit easier.
Can we get to Lily's route already?
Oh, of course. So, what did you all think of Lily's route?
I thought it was pretty good. I liked how the route kind of had a fair amount of foreshadowing at times.
Yeah, it was a bit interesting how our opening movie scene by itself foreshadows a lot of important things that happen in the route.
I think all the movies did that, but at the same time, I think Lily's one had the most foreshadowing. Shi-chan says that the only foreshadowing it had was that it was clearly going to be inferior to her route.
I'll tell Shizune that her attention span must have been very low if she truly believes that.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's not get into this all over again.
I just remembered that I had to be at the track field by now. See you guys later. I think I'll go paint something. The scenario might have given me some inspiration for a painting.
What kind of painting?
I don't know yet, but I'm sure it must be interesting. Maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna do that now, so bye.
Well, I'm gonna go play some more video games. See you later. Wait, well, I'll go too. Is the game you're playing multiplayer?
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go.
Did they really just leave me alone in this intense atmosphere?
Yep. Well, there's still me and Hanako here, too.
Seems like Lily and Shizune are having a war of words.
That sounds like it describes you perfectly.
Well, tell Shizune that her analysis of my words is on par with her treatment of our people.
Is anyone even gonna try to stop them?
I think you'll find that. Ow!
Ow, what just happened?
I made the three of you headbutt each other so you would all stop arguing.
Why did you include me?
Well, you're Shizune's interpreter, so that would be why.
Are you okay, Lily? Yes, just a little bit sore.
What about you two?
What? I can't say that, Chi-chan.
What did you say?
She says that it hurt a lot because of Lily's big forehead.
Show the image from Lily's routes. Now, you see that? Calm, isn't it? Now stop this ridiculous back and forth arguing.
Shi-chan says that we'll leave now, but she also adds that she won this round. Bye.
Tell Shizune that...
They just left.
I'm sorry about that. Shizune always does this when we meet, it seems.
No kidding, that sure does happen a lot.
Well, let's wrap this after LP talk up then, shall we?
Oh, we hope you enjoyed this Let's Play by Blue Skull Dragon VN.
I wonder if you'll remember to add the VN over the 87 on this channel image. I mean, even Little Blackboard said Blue Skull Dragon 87 earlier. I wouldn't be surprised, you know.
Yeah, he's forgotten to do that a few times on his channel. Wait, what's that all about? You're talking shit about me, boy.
Oh, no, not at all.
Would that be from his main channel, Blue Skull Dragon 87?
Yeah, it can't be bothered changing name on the logo thing. And besides, we have a habit of just calling it that anyway.
Oh well, it doesn't really matter. So like Lily said, we hope you enjoyed this Let's Play.
And we hope you continue to enjoy his future Let's Plays too.
With that out of the way, see you later.
Bye. Farewell.
See ya.